Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey to Soul. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Gemini season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on. Happy birthday to all of my Geminis. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? So let me try to get through this reading here, okay? Because it's a bit nerve-wracking here because somebody is sick, okay? Somebody is sick, and I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of projection in this reading here. This is about defamation of character. Spirit is saying that somebody will be forced to take accountability here, to take responsibility here for defaming your character here, specifically with false allegations of child abuse here, okay? Somebody could have even said that you were sexually abusing your children. Somebody could have even said that there was some incest going on here, okay? And when it comes to the incest and when it comes to the pedophilia here, that's what I saw. I'm getting a projection here, all right? Because there's just something about that, you know, it's bad enough somebody would go as far as defaming your character to say that you're abusing your child or abusing children here, okay? But there's something about the false allegations of pedophilia and incest here. I feel like this is a projection here. This is what somebody actually has going on in their household. This is their life, okay? Because there's something, it's real weird, like it's too far-fetched, okay? There was definitely a child, I'm getting an adult child that came up in the reverse, a karmic child that was paid to lie, spy, or keep quiet about some bullshit. This adult child was well aware of the deceit that was taking place here. You got somebody in the current energy that is whining, crying, bitching, and lying here because something's not panning out here, okay? Defamation of character here. I also saw a lawsuit coming here. Somebody doesn't want to get sued here, all right? But that's what's going to happen here, okay? Because somebody went great lengths here to defame your character. This was an attack on your 10th house here, Capricorn energy, your public image here, okay? Somebody really wanted to tarnish your name, ruin your reputation here. That was their goal, okay? That was their goal. And they use, you know, the false allegations concerning children as a trigger here, okay, to really get people riled up. And Spirit is saying that this person will take accountability here for running their mouth, putting their mouth on you here. All right. So I don't know who this person is, who they think they are here. Okay. But the whining, crying, bitching, and lying, this is the energy of like somebody trying to play the blame game here. Or, you know, somebody could be getting questioned here, you know, false reports. I'm also getting like somebody definitely paid off an official, maybe to validate these false claims without proof whatsoever, without due process here is what I'm getting. Okay, it could have even been a corrupt police officer here. All right, evil people in high places came out. There's something about an Aquarius. I also saw a lawyer came out in the reverse, a karmic lawyer. So I don't know if you were in a legal battle with somebody here, but somebody could have got a filthy, corrupt ass, dirty ass lawyer to basically like just spew hate, spew lies on your name, okay, to make you look bad in court, to discredit you. That's what I'm getting, okay? The star energy here, perjury. Somebody also said that you were spreading STDs and lying about it. When I mean a pack of lies, I mean a pack of nasty ass lies here, okay? Spreading STDs and lying about it. You abuse your children here. Somebody has some incest going on in their family or in their home. And what was the other one here? Yeah, sexual abuse. A pack of filthy, dirty, nasty ass lies from some rats here, okay? So let's get into the tarot and see what else is going on here, all right? Somebody definitely did this in a court of law, or these were false statements made on legal documents here, okay, under oath, right? I don't know, okay? This Aquarius could be an official here because evil people in high places came out. They were in on it here. I'm getting, you know, a little more than somebody paying or bribing an official here. I feel like there was somebody in a high place that had something to gain. All right, again, I don't know. For some of you guys, this case, this legal case, something involved a lot of money, okay? Because I feel like their involvement, it was more than just taking a bribe here, okay? I feel like they were all in here, okay? You know, some people will take the bribe, like, it's not personal for them, okay? They just see the money, okay? Because they're that type of person. They just see the money, like, sure, I'll do it. I'll say it. I'll pass this by. I'll push the paperwork. I'm getting something else from this evil person in a high place, this corrupt official here, okay? Like there was something, it wasn't just accepting the bribe. There was something about the result, like somebody needed you buried with lies, okay? They needed this court case to go in their favor, okay? And I'm also getting, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, something about a lady of leisure, a harlot, street taco, meat puppet, and a professional driver, okay? Somebody could be dealing with an Aries here, all right? I don't know if somebody's an escort here or somebody has, like, they get picked up or dropped off or, okay, I don't know. Something about somebody who sleeps around and a professional driver here, okay? Maybe this was another lie, okay? Maybe this was another lie. That you were a harlot here, okay? You were promiscuous, that you sleep around, all right? Like, Let's see what was the reason behind this here, because this is a lot of smut put on somebody's rep here, okay? And, you know, this comes out at least once a week. Because Spirit is not playing with somebody's ass. Like, these are detrimental lies. Okay, again, like the abusing children is one thing, but to go as far as saying somebody is sexually abusing children, there's incest going on here. Okay. And then on top of that, you're spreading STDs and lying about it here. Yo, so somebody definitely could have been lying about your sexual history here, saying that you were promiscuous here, okay? And there was an evil person in a high place, a corrupt official that was in on it, okay? Way more than taking a bribe, okay? Yeah. So let's see what the point was, okay? And then we'll get to the rest, the who, the why. Well, yeah, let's get to the why. Yeah, balancing act, balance. Twice, balancing act and then balance here, all right? Could be dealing with the Libra. You could be a Libra here, but again, court of law, okay? Somebody wanted to tip the scales in their favor here, okay? Somebody needs to balance something out here. A number 11 and a number 19, okay? Yeah, this had to do with court. That's what Spirit is saying, definitely. Okay. Dry desert. Somebody needed some action, some motion here. Somebody didn't have anything on you here. That's what Spirit is saying. Somebody didn't have anything on you. Okay. Your rep was clean. Okay, so they could have worked with a crooked lawyer here to dirty it up, especially in the court of law. Okay, details here. Somebody needed some details on you. Something about paperwork. And somebody could have made like some, I'm hearing a detailed account. Like somebody gave a detailed statement. Peaks of joy. Yeah, and they were happy about that. Somebody was trying to get details on you here, but you were balanced. There was nothing there. Okay, wishing well. Yeah, somebody definitely wanted something here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, field of dreams here. Okay, trust. right? Something about a professional driver and field of dreams here, okay? Encouragement here. Somebody had encouragement here to push this narrative about you here. Yeah, they needed to put obstacles up here, okay, by spreading lies on you, okay? So this is somebody who didn't want you to get a win. For some of you guys, this was in court. And when I mean a pack of lies, I mean they laid it on thick, piled it on. They piled it on, grandstanding here. Yeah, resilience in the reverse here. Okay, so somebody needed to weaken you. All right, somebody needed you not to get through something here, mentally, physically, emotionally, is what I'm getting. Okay, yeah, you were too balanced. Yeah. You're also someone who's not afraid to, I'm hearing go against the grain, but step out, okay? Step away from the crowd here, okay? And that didn't help their case either, right? That didn't help their case either. Resilience. Somebody needed to break you, okay? I feel like this person was feeling weak here. Right? They knew 11:11. They knew that they couldn't get through something without playing dirty. Okay, again, I picked this up on a reading, like somebody knew that they had no chance in hell of getting a win over you here, okay, if they didn't play dirty. Because whoever you are, you're balanced. You could be someone with a clean record. Mountain. It landed right on spreading STDs and lying about it here, okay? This is the mountain and the obstacle that they put up for you by spreading lies here, all right? Interesting. Yeah, heavy court energy here, okay? Somebody was watching though. The ancestor, this is spirit, watching what went down in this courtroom, okay? That you weren't involved in. Because as I split the deck here, I saw mail fraud. You know, it's easy to lay it on this thick when you're not present here, all right? Somebody definitely didn't want you in the courtroom to defend yourself. Because they needed to make you look like the worst person in the world. Okay, community here. Okay, a wealthy man. Yeah, a wealthy man in a community here was behind putting up these obstacles here for you. Okay, they could have paid money, okay, to get people to lie or to back these lies. For some of you guys, an uncle could be relevant here. All right, something about an uncle being volatile and hostile here. All right. Sun card. Okay, change. Yep. They needed to get this money. There it is. So this is the why. Change. They needed their situation to change. They needed their status to change. They could have got a message of concern way back when. Okay. I feel like this message had to do with things going in your favor. Okay. And then somebody went all out, okay, to balance this shit out in this courtroom and landed right on the courtroom. Somebody needed to get this money here, okay? They needed a win in court over you. I feel like somebody got a message of concern that, you were clean, all right? If they had to go to toe-to-toe with you playing fair, they were going to lose. They had no chance in hell coming up against you playing fair. Sun card. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah, a snake is at the bottom of the deck, child. Yeah, this wealthy man, okay? They're a snake, right? Great fortune. Damn, it's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. We got unexpected income and great fortune here. Yeah, like I said, there was a lot of money on the line. All of these lies, this is a lot, okay? This is a lot. And for all this to fly with no proof, okay? with no evidence here, with you not even in the courtroom. This is a dirty lawyer. This is a wayward judge here, okay? This is a corrupt clerk of the court here. There's a lot of people involved. For all these lies to stick. Main male. Yeah, it was a main male here, okay? That was in the center, or that could have orchestrated this attack on your character, is what I'm getting. Let's get into the tarot. I don't want this to be too long here. Yeah, child, please. This person had to have it. The devil with the Ace of Pentacles energy here. Okay, they had to have it. They had to control this money here. Okay, greed. Greed and willing to do anything. Willing to destroy anyone. Ooh. Okay, King of Wands here, right? Knight of Swords here. Yeah, it was a main male that told some lies here. Knight of Swords to the perjury energy here. Okay, yeah, they were vicious with it. And there's the Judgment card, okay? Could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. They were also a part of putting this obstacle up, specifically about you spreading STDs, okay? Judgment. They rushed to do this. Knight of Swords with the perjury energy here, okay? And again, you know, with evil people in high places, it didn't matter how outrageous the lies were, how outlandish, okay? Because they already had people in place to pacify their bullshit here, okay? Is what I'm getting. Yep, six of Wands, okay? Could have been dealing with a water sign, masculine energy here. They got a win in court with these pack of lies here. Yep. This is why this keeps coming up. Okay, Page of Wands here. Yeah, now somebody's investigating, okay? A situation further, okay? They could be in the Nine of Swords energy here, all right? Seven of Swords here, because they know that they lied. So somebody's afraid about something coming back on them here, okay? This snake, this wealthy man. Page of Wands. Somebody's looking into this situation further. Death card, child, please. Death card, okay? You don't know this yet, is what I'm getting with the Moon card here, and landed right on the Six of Wands here. This victory was short-lived here, okay? Somebody's victory lap is about over here, okay? Because this is being investigated here, okay? What somebody did for great fortune, I'm getting somebody is well aware that they told these lies here to get this money here, okay? Because there's a lot of money here. Unexpected income and great fortune here, okay? Death card to the Six of Wands here. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. Could be dealing with the Pisces here, okay? Could have been a mother figure that was involved behind the scenes. Ciao. Okay, the Tower in the reverse here. Yeah, this person is still trying to avoid a tower here. They could be trying to hide here. What is this? Yeah, they're trying to evade a situation here, okay? With the Four of Cups and the Tower in the reverse. Yeah, they could be trying to move around here with the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups. Trying to lay low is what I'm getting. High Priestess energy. Yeah, this wealthy man is concerned now. They're concerned, okay? Because, you know, technically they did put their money where their mouth is. I felt like they threw their weight around here, okay? Using their money, which is strange because this person is coming up as the wealthy man. This is someone who always has, I'm hearing fat cat, what? This is somebody whose pockets are already aligned with wealth here, but it's never enough. Again, we saw the Capricorn energy with the Ace of Pentacles here. It's never enough, okay? Because this person here has toxic devil tendencies here. It's never, they'll never be satisfied here, okay? Geesh. Five of Swords in the reverse and landed on the Death card here. Yeah, this betrayal, something is coming back up. It's backfiring, okay? I feel like this is happening in the near future, and they're wanting to avoid this at all costs here, okay? This was a wrong move. Five of Swords in the reverse here. This person is scared. Okay, this wealthy man, because they know they lied through their teeth. They know they did the most here. Okay, they laid it on thick. They piled it on. Not 1 ounce of truth here. Okay, you know, it's one thing when people stretch the truth, you know, but I'm getting whoever you are, like there's no proof at all on not one of these allegations here. Okay, but they weren't worried about that because they had people in place. Everybody in this courtroom already knew what was up, especially with you not being there. Okay, what judge in the upright would pacify all this BS without you being there to speak up for yourself here? It's full of corruption here. Yeah, they all work together to get this money. Multiple people involved. I'm getting at least 2 men, maybe even a mother figure here. Okay. Yeah, Taurus could be significant here. That's the official. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. They all work together. Okay. So again, there was a lot of money on the line that they weren't worried about to lie. Okay. Yeah, this was a group effort, this deception. But I'm getting a bribe was like peanuts to an elephant here. Okay. This great fortune and this unexpected income, this was all supposed to be split up. All right. I'm getting a lot of money. Like $500,000 or more, something like that. Okay, tens of thousands of dollars. Not everybody's way down in the 10 of Wands here because that ass has been exposed. This person has the nerve to be scared here. Black Hermit. Okay. Something about an Aquarius trying to get crafty here. Okay. I don't know. Trying to manipulate a situation here. Yeah, with the High Priestess energy here. Okay. Now, I'm not picking up on spell work per se. It could be, though. All right. Somebody could have been doing a lot of work over this case. Okay. To hide the truth here, to glamour you, you know. High Priestess energy here. Yeah, this person is still, I feel like there's an official here that's still trying to manipulate a situation here because they want this money. They want this money. They're pissed off about it here with the Five of Wands energy here, okay? Yeah. This is an energy where, you know, like somebody has took this personal. Okay, like if this is an inheritance for some of you guys, this is a home. Somebody took a home from you. Okay, but somebody has took this personal, like this evil person in high place. Let's say your family is involved in this here. Okay, like they breaking bread with somebody who has nothing to do with your bloodline, nothing to do with the grandmother or the grandfather that left this to you here. Yet and still they feel entitled to your shit. Okay, somebody's pissed off about this money that's not theirs. This could be a whole family that's pissed off as well, okay? Like, where do you get off? Where are you coming from? How are you pissed off, okay? About money that's not connected to your heritage, your bloodline, your ancestral DNA. Like, what do you have going on here? You know? Like, people do a lot to get these titles, and it's still not enough. 7 of coins here. This plot, this plan, they're caught. They're caught. 7 of Pentacles energy here, okay? This was a strategic plan Okay, all these people got together to come up with this deceit, this strategy here to steal something, to get this win over you when it came to the court system, the legal system here. Yeah, strength card. They had to, because you're so strong. Okay, you're a force to be reckoned with. Could be dealing with a Leo here. They felt like there was numbers. There was strength in numbers here. They feel like they couldn't fail, but that was a temporary win. Because God is showing up and showing out in this case. Because this was a hell to the no. Abusing children, incest, sexual abuse, spreading STDs and lying about it, saying that you are a harlot here. You sleep around. 10 of Swords. It landed right on the 5 of Swords in the reverse with the Death card, honey, and the 6 of Wands. This shit is over. This is what's happening in the near future with the 3 of Swords. I'm sorry, with the 3 of Sticks. Same difference, okay? This is what they can expect. A complete annihilation here, okay? And that ass is going to jail, and they will be heartbroken. Look, then we see 3 of Swords here. Somebody could be passing away here, okay? Child? Yeah, heavy Capricorn energy. Somebody in this situation could definitely be a Capricorn here, okay? Could have been a couple that was involved here. With the 10 of Coins, it's a whole lot of mad people here, okay? They all mad. Right, this could be family. This could be a community here. They all mad. Because in the age of Aquarius, they don't know how to get money. Okay? At their fingertips. Yeah, 5 of Coins. Yeah, because they sorry as shit. They in lack. They lazy. Don't want to do the work here. Okay? These people are in lack mentally, physically, emotionally. Like I said, in the age of Aquarius, people don't know how to get money. Okay? When you got $1 million, $1 billion at your fingertips here, okay? It's called a cell phone. It's called the internet. This is pathetic. You got people still running around trying to hit grandmama over the head for a life insurance policy here. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Bottom of the barrel, okay? Yeah, that ass is under judgment here, okay? And whoever was in poverty here, they did all of this here to get this change, this unexpected income, this great fortune. That ass is going right back to poverty here, okay? You definitely going to be in poverty when you in jail, okay? When that RICO hits, that's where you're going. That's your judgment. Poverty, okay? Let's close this out. Like, I had to start this reading over again. I'm like, okay, well, how many lies is this? Yeah, paper trail and receipts here, intel. Somebody didn't have no proof on you, okay, but there's a lot of proof on them. Yeah, somebody wanted you ostracized, shadow banned, blacklisted, ignored. That energy will be returned to sender here, okay? Shook. They shook about that return to sender here, okay? This is coming. 3 of Wands to the 10 of Swords. A complete annihilation here, okay, of these people's lives and their reputation here, since they gave no F's about yours, okay? Yeah, this is somebody you could have called family that's under judgment here. I don't know you in the reverse. I don't even know you in the reverse here. This is somebody that you had respect for, okay, at one point in time, that you loved here. Okay, you could have supported this person here. They're under judgment here. Okay, you cannot repay good with evil. That's a hell to the no. Yeah, it could have been a friend of yours here that was causing confusion. There's a lot of people involved. Like I'm saying, I'm seeing an uncle that's volatile and hostile here. Okay, I'm telling you. Causing confusion, just like we said, putting on, piling on, grandstanding and showing out, okay? Spewing these lies and hate on your name, on your character here. Spirit is saying you will pay for this, okay? For the people who don't get locked up, your ass is going to be getting sued because this was too nasty. This was too ugly, okay? Like this went too far. And then you paid this karmic child to lie spot. They got to pay too. All right, because this is an adult child, okay? It came up in the reverse, karmic. He or she got to pay too. Saturn retrograde is here. Reality check, tough love, purposeful realignment. Get your shit together. The universe said, hold on. Don't even worry. We finna get all of y'all together. Okay? Don't even worry about it. Like I said, this wealthy man, they got the nerve to be in the 9 of Swords energy here, you know? Somebody should have been satisfied with the wealth that had already aligned their pockets here, okay? Yeah, concealed assets moved in secret. This is this person. This wealthy man could be a con man here, okay? It could be questionable about the money that they already have in their hands here, that they already had in their accounts here, okay? Somebody wanted to steal from you and then move your money around in secret here, okay? This could be overseas accounts here. This could be some type of money laundering here. Spam, okay? And landed right on balancing act here, okay? Because these people are fraudulent here. They're liars, okay? They're scammers. Somebody was misusing their power, abusing their power on the job. It could be somebody who works in financial services here. Now here they are, the cover-up man and the clean-up woman. That shit is not going to work. It's too late. The universe is about to clean this up. Again, 3 of Wands energy to the 10 of Knives, okay? This is what you can expect in the near future. It's coming, okay? Flatline. That's what's coming. There's a price to pay, okay? Somebody will be paying this karmic debt, okay, while they're in the living earth here, okay? This will be happening. Last spread. Date night, child, please. Somebody must think you crazy. Envy has ate them alive here. Yeah, you know, too bad. Okay, grow up. Somebody was envious of the finances that was coming towards you here. Okay. They were envious here, right? This could have been somebody that you dated in the past, or somebody that you declined to date in the past here, okay? They were a part of this crew as well. This unexpected income. Interesting. So again, with the lady of leisure and the date night here, somebody could have said that you were an escort here, that you sleep around for money, okay? The lies were never ending. And again, with that, when it comes to the incest and the molestation, I'm getting a projection here, okay? Because who goes that far? Especially if you're someone in the high priestess energy and you may know something about what somebody's dirty secrets here, okay? Like there's so many other tall tales that you could come up with. But molestation and incest here? Child. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey to Soul. Bye.